In Investing 101, we are turning to John Bever, president of Phase 3 Advisory, for how to avoid some common money mistakes when trying to save for retirement. John, we're glad to have you back on our show. What is the number one mistake you see people making?
The number one biggest financial mistake is not what you think it would be. It's not buying the wrong fund. It's not working with the wrong company. It's actually procrastination, waiting to start the 401k, waiting to increase it, not asking for help, thinking it's too late for me to get started anyways. It can even affect those things that don't seem so urgent but are very important, such as setting up your will and trust, getting a durable power of attorney or a health power of attorney. You can do your research, but the most important thing is to get started.
What's number 2 on your list that could become problematic?
Second mistake, ignoring inflation in retirement. This is not necessarily an urgent issue, but again, it's very important. A lot of people think a year before retirement, looks like I'm going to have enough money in retirement, I can go ahead and retire without factoring in the effects of inflation over the long haul in retirement, especially if we're living 30 years in retirement now. That's a long time for your money to have to work for you. So it's important to factor that in. You should work with a professional. And of course, right now, with all of the borrowing that's taking place out of Washington, we could have a pretty big inflation spike 10 to 15 years down the road.
What's your final tip before you take off?
The third mistake is missing tax planning opportunities. Many people think, my income is too small, my account is too small to really do tax planning. But there's a big opportunity to disinherit Uncle Sam with good planning, and it doesn't take very much time. Some people with very large incomes also miss opportunities, focusing only on the deductions and not looking at their lifetime tax bracket. An example with this is voluntary after-tax contributions that are available in some 401k plans. It allows the participant to put extra money into the 401k on a voluntary basis and after tax. So you might be thinking, there's not much tax benefit to this. But those voluntary after-tax contributions can be rolled over into your Roth IRA, thereby growing tax-free for the rest of your life. That would be the third mistake, missing those tax planning opportunities.
Thank you, John. All good to know, and hopefully this will put some investors on the right track.
You're welcome.